Well, speaking of big stories that will certainly be making the rounds around the sporting fields, there's a new competition on the lips of South African rugby fans this year as the expanded Pro14 tournament officially kicks off next month. And this season will see the introduction of the Cheetahs and the Southern Kings to the global showpiece, which is sure to add an exciting new element to the game. Now, to give us the taste of what we can expect from Pro14 Rugby this season, we're joined this morning by players from the tournament. We welcome Jonathan Davies, Jonny, and Garry Ringrose. Gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us. How are you guys?
Very well, thanks for having us.
Excellent, excellent. So Jonathan, this is, as I said, a new thing for us as South Africans, especially with the introduction of teams. What can people expect from the Pro14 tournament? What really makes it unique?
I think the Guinness Pro14 traditionally is a very attack-minded league. It's a cross-border tournament, and you know, what it does have as well is the rivalries and local derbies as well. So it caters for all that international rugby and like local rugby as well. So yeah, it's an exciting tournament to play in, and you know, it's very exciting having two South African teams as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm sure that each of you, you know, in your teams have done research, and you would have had a look at the Cheetahs and the Southern Kings being introduced into the tournament. So Jonny, what do you think that these teams will bring to the tournament?
Yeah, like John said, it's really exciting to play against teams you've never played before. And when you look at both teams, the style they play really attacking rugby and offloading game, and you look at Cheetahs, their line-out especially, it's really strong, so it's exciting, but yeah, we're going to have to do a lot of work, a lot of studying. Yeah,
and of course the new format of the tournament sees Northern Hemisphere teams travelling all the way down to South Africa for the Cheetahs and the Kings home game. So do you think that that travelling is going to have any kind of effect on the style of play, the conditioning of the players, Garry?
I know it's definitely a new challenge. Although it's a 10 or 11 hour flight, there's no time difference, so that certainly isn't an excuse that any players will be able to use. And you know, for a lot of us, the season up Northern Hemisphere is during the winter, so a lot of the lads will be looking forward to coming down and playing on, you know, a bit of sun and firmer pitches, which will suit the attacking rugby that we were talking about. It helps as well. We're flown across on business class as well, which makes it a little bit easier.
Extra luxury.
Jonny actually got bumped up to first class when we were flying over, so
perks of the game,
yeah,
right?
Exactly. So we've certainly no excuses, and it's pretty easy transition travel-wise.
And of course, be expectant of very, very passionate South African fans that are going to be out there supporting the tournament. So I'm going to ask you, who are the teams to look out for? And I'm going to ask each of you to give your honest, unbiased opinion on who you think the top teams will be turning out this Pro14 season.
Well, I think I have to start with the Scarlets. I think we won the league last year. But you know, it's a strong league. We compete. It's always tough at the top. But yeah, I'm going to have to back the boys and say the Scarlets, to be honest.
Fair enough, fair enough. What about you, Jonny?
It's pretty hard to call. Like John said, it's been tight. The points between first and sixth to seventh have all been 5-6 points. So it's pretty hard to call. So I couldn't make a decision.
I suppose we lost. My team lost to John in the semi-final last year. So well, we want to kind of right that wrong and hopefully get a crack at the final this year.
And clearly the gauntlet has been set before you, gentlemen. Good luck for the upcoming season. Good luck to the Southern Kings and the Cheetahs that now form part of the Pro14. We all look forward to amazing rugby this coming season.